the country at the YCO this year. So Shwetang, how do you feel about it?
First of all, good evening, everyone. Ma'am, I'm a bit nervous and my heartbeat is running very fast right now, but I'm super duper excited for the results. Let's see what happens because I want that trophy in India. So let's see. Good.
Shwetang, were you happy with what you basically went ahead and plated?
Definitely, ma'am. And I'm very happy and I'm very proud of my plate. So I believe I'll win, but let's see the results. Finger crossed.
Wonderful. Wishing you all the very best and enjoy the evening ahead.
Thank you so much.
Please welcome. I'm struggling with my mask. How are you girls? So many of them. Good to see you.
Later this year, I think the borders are closed at the moment. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Got it. Yes, ma'am.
If the opening ceremony was anything to go by, today is even bigger for the contestants for sure on a virtual platform. This is round 1 and countries are divided into 4 groups. Group A with lead judge Enzo Oliveri. Group B with lead judge Stuart Littlejohn. Group C with lead judge Neil Rippington. Group D with lead judge Steve Carter. On the first cook-off, Group C and D will be competing for the top 10 positions. Any praise is less when it comes to describing IIHM's YCO Global Studio as a wonderful host. The seriousness of the competition itself, the last-minute briefings, and the judges unraveling what's in store for the contestants, and a clear announcement of the rules. And the cook-off begins. Young chefs of 55 nations cooking together under one virtual platform. The judges are excited.
See both the eclairs and the chicken dish together.
Okay. Okay.
Not just from the sauce, the chicken meat has a flavor because but the presentation, very nice, colorful.
So there's a nice softness of the apple. The apple is very, very soft. Then you.
Some of the best-known names of national and international repute from the hospitality industry are here today to endorse the initiative and to encourage each participant as this first group of contestants cook-off to walk an inch closer to the coveted title. One can only wish them luck. As the night sky breaks into dawn, we arrive at yet another cook-off at the YCO Global Studio. The buzz and the tension here is palpable as the contestants of Group E and F take to the YCO cook-off, absorbing last-minute briefs, seeking advice from their mentors, recalling all the training they've ever been through.
The mushrooms have been fluted as well.
The food on display is a clear indication of the talent that has converged from all over the world. Color, texture, finesse, it's all there. IIHM, as a great institute, it has always worked towards causes that give back to the society, and this time a series of events were lined up for the day. Live symposium, live sessions with industry stalwarts such as Kush Kapoor, CEO Roseate Resorts, amongst many others. But what topped it all was of course the grand announcement of the countries who made it to the top 10. Iran, Nepal, Namibia, Canada, UAE, Hong Kong, India, South Korea, Equatorial Guinea and New Zealand inched towards the spot in the finale. The young chefs who have been placed between 11 to 20 will fight for the plate trophy. Iceland, Jordan, Sri Lanka, Tunisia, Italy, Barbados, Kenya, Switzerland, Bulgaria and Mauritius. For anyone embarking on a culinary journey, to stake a claim at the IIHM YCO is always a dream.
The 7th International IIHM Young Chef Olympiad commenced with a grand online opening ceremony on the evening of 31st January 2021. The world's biggest virtual culinary battle for hope, organized by the International Institute of Hotel Management and the International Hospitality Council, London, attempts to convey the message of hope, positivity and unity across borders and nations.
I'm at the International Institute of Hotel Management, the global campus, to one of the finest walk-in areas. You can see it. We have one of the 4K screens which welcome you, and you can see the holograms.
These students who are coming in here and competing, they're the best of the best, and they just come out with so much passion and so much creativity. You just see like what the people from all these different countries, and you got Palestine and Egypt and Singapore and all these countries coming in here and showing you what they think of certain ingredients and how this might be exotic to them and this spice might be new, And then there's just this great collaboration.
The ceremony kicked off from the YCO Global Studio at the Global Campus, from where the YCO participants, mentors, judges, students and all well-wishers across 24 time zones and 6 continents were connected on the same platform at the same time. It also introduced the 50 countries participating with their young chef and mentor representatives.
The spirit of the young people, the spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad, which we have been able to uphold so strongly for the last 7 years, will carry on.
YCO 2021 is the inspiration of hope for young people.
Dr. Bose, thank you for making sure that people do not lose hope. It is a landmark event in history of hospitality. I think I'm awestruck by the scale of this competition. IIHM takes the lead with a leader so ably assisting you. I think kudos to the entire team.
As the night sky breaks into dawn, we arrive at yet another cook-off at the YCO Global Studio. The buzz and the tension here is palpable as the contestants of Group E and F take to the YCO cook-off, absorbing last-minute briefs, seeking advice from their mentors, recalling all the training they've ever been through.
The mushrooms have been fluted as well.
The food on display is a clear indication of the talent that has converged from all over the world. Color, texture, finesse, it's all there. IIHM, as a great institute, it has always worked towards causes that give back to the society, and this time a series of events were lined up for the day. Live symposium, live sessions with industry stalwarts such as Kush Kapoor, CEO Roseate Resorts, amongst many others. But what topped it all was, of course, the grand announcement of the countries who made it to the top 10. Iran, Nepal, Namibia, Canada, UAE, Hong Kong, India, South Korea, Equatorial Guinea and New Zealand inched towards the spot in the finale. The young chefs who have been placed between 11 to 20 will fight for the plate trophy. Iceland, Jordan, Sri Lanka, Tunisia, Italy, Barbados, Kenya, Switzerland, Bulgaria and Mauritius. For anyone embarking on a culinary journey, to stake a claim at the IIHM YCO is always a dream. If the opening ceremony was anything to go by, today is even bigger for the contestants for sure on a virtual platform. This is round 1 and countries are divided into 4 groups. Group A with lead judge Enzo Oliveri, Group B with lead judge Stuart Littlejohn, Group C with lead judge Neil Rippington, Group D with lead judge Steve Carter. On the first cook-off, Group C and D will be competing for the top 10 positions. Any praise is less when it comes to describing IIHM's YCO Global Studio as a wonderful host. The seriousness of the competition itself, the last-minute briefings, and the judges unraveling what's in store for the contestants, and a clear announcement of the rules. And the cook-off begins. Young chefs of 55 nations cooking together under one virtual platform. The judges are excited.
See both the eclairs and the chicken dish together.
Okay. Okay.
Not just from the sauce, the chicken meat has a flavor because but the presentation, very nice, colorful.
So there's a nice softness of the apple. The apple is very, very soft. Then you.
Some of the best known names of national and international repute from the hospitality industry are here today to endorse the initiative and to encourage each participant as this first group of contestants cook off to walk an inch closer to the coveted title, one can only wish them luck. As the night sky breaks into dawn, we arrive at yet another cook-off at the YCO Global Studio. The buzz and the tension here is palpable as the contestants of Group E and F take to the YCO cook-off, absorbing last-minute briefs, seeking advice from their mentors, recalling all the training they've ever been through.
The mushrooms have been fluted as well.
The food on display is a clear indication of the talent that has converged from all over the world. Color, texture, finesse, it's all there. IIHM, as a great institute, it has always worked towards causes that give back to the society, and this time a series of events were lined up for the day. Live symposium, live sessions with industry stalwarts such as Kush Kapoor, CEO, Roseate Resorts, amongst many others. But what topped it all was, of course, the grand announcement of the countries who made it to the top 10. Iran, Nepal, Namibia, Canada, UAE, Hong Kong, India, South Korea, Equatorial Guinea and New Zealand inched towards the spot in the finale. The young chefs who have been placed between 11 to 20 will fight for the plate trophy. Iceland, Jordan, Sri Lanka, Tunisia, Italy, Barbados, Kenya, Switzerland, Bulgaria and Mauritius. For anyone embarking on a culinary journey, to stake a claim at the IIHM YCO is always a dream.
The 7th International IIHM Young Chef Olympiad commenced with a grand online opening ceremony on the evening of 31st January 2021. The world's biggest virtual culinary battle for hope, organized by the International Institute of Hotel Management and the International Hospitality Council, London, attempts to convey the message of hope, positivity and unity across borders and nations.
I'm at the International Institute of Hotel Management, the global campus, to one of the finest walk-in areas. You can see it. We have one of the 4K screens. Welcome you, and you can see the holograms.
These students who are coming in here and competing, they're the best of the best. And you know, they just come at it with so much passion and so much creativity. You just see like what the people from, you know, all these different countries, and you got Palestine and Egypt and Singapore and all these countries coming in here and showing you what they think of certain ingredients and how, you know, this might be exact to them, and this spice might be new, and then there's just this great collaboration.
The ceremony kicked off from the YCO Global Studio at the global campus, from where the YCO participants, mentors, judges, students and all well-wishers across 24 time zones and 6 continents were connected on the same platform at the same time. It also introduced the 50 countries participating with their young chef and mentor representatives.
The spirit of the young people, the spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad, which we have been able to uphold so strongly for the last 7 years, will carry on.
YCO 2021 is the inspiration of hope for young people.
Dr. Bose, thank you for making sure that people do not lose hope. It is a landmark event in history of hospitality. I think I'm awestruck by the scale of this competition. IIHM takes the lead with a leader so ably assisting you. I think kudos to the entire team.
If the opening ceremony was anything to go by, today is even bigger for the contestants for sure on a virtual platform. This is round 1 and countries are divided into 4 groups. Group A with lead judge Enzo Oliveri, Group B with lead judge Stuart Littlejohn, Group C with lead judge Neil Rippington, Group D with lead judge Steve Carter. On the first cook-off, Group C and D will be competing for the top 10 positions. Any praise is less when it comes to describing IIHM's YCO Global Studio as a wonderful host. The seriousness of the competition itself, the last-minute briefings, and the judges unraveling what's in store for the contestants, and a clear announcement of the rules. And the cook-off begins. Young chefs of 55 nations cooking together under one virtual platform. The judges are excited.
See both the eclairs and the chicken dish together.
Okay. Okay.
Not just from the sauce, the chicken meat has a flavor because but the presentation, very nice, colorful.
So there's a nice softness of the apple. The apple is very, very soft. Then you.
Some of the best known names of national and international repute from the hospitality industry are here today to endorse the initiative and to encourage each participant as this first group of contestants cook off to walk an inch closer to the coveted title. One can only wish them luck. As the night sky breaks into dawn, off at the YCO Global Studio. The buzz and the tension here is palpable as the contestants of Group E and F take to the YCO cook-off, absorbing last-minute briefs, seeking advice from the mentors, recalling all the training they've ever been through.
The mushrooms have been fluted as well.
The food on display is a clear indication of the talent that has converged from all over the world. Color, texture, finesse, it's all there. IIHM, as a great institute, it has always worked towards causes that give back to the society, and this time a series of events were lined up for the day. Live symposium, live sessions with industry stalwarts such as Kush Kapoor, CEO Roseate Resorts, amongst many others. But what topped it all was of course the grand announcement of the countries who made it to the top 10. Iran, Nepal, Namibia, Canada, UAE, Hong Kong, India, South Korea, Equatorial Guinea and New Zealand inched towards the spot in the finale. The young chefs who have been placed between 11 to 20 will fight for the plate trophy. Iceland, Jordan, Sri Lanka, Tunisia, Italy, Barbados, Kenya, Switzerland, Bulgaria and Mauritius. For anyone embarking on a culinary journey, to stake a claim at the IIHM YCO is always a dream.
The 7th International IIHM Young Chef Olympiad commenced with a grand online opening ceremony on the evening of 31st January 2021. The world's biggest virtual culinary battle for hope, organized by the International Institute of Hotel Management and the International Hospitality Council, London, attempts to convey the message of hope, positivity and unity across borders and nations.
I'm at the International Institute of Hotel Management, the Global Campus, to one of the finest walk-in areas. You can see it. We have one of the 4K screens welcome you, and you can see the holograms.
These students who are coming in here and competing, they're the best of the best. And you know, they just come out with so much passion and so much creativity. You just see like what the people from, you know, all these different countries, and you got Palestine and Egypt and Singapore and all these countries coming in here and showing you what they think of certain ingredients and how.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Such a pleasure being out here at the Global Campus. of the International Institute of Hotel Management. You know what? Anything to do with food, I just love it. So, you know, it's going to be online across over 50 countries. It's crazily amazing. And you know what happens is, when you see food online, what do? You know, I can see smiles on people's faces. But this is very, very unique, one of its kind in the world, which has been going on for 7 years. And of course, I've got this beautiful, gorgeous lady, Sanchari, with me, who's been on the scene, behind the scenes. So Sanchari, tell me, 5 days of rocking, of tasting, of food across the world, that too online. How has been the experience, and what exactly has been happening?
Okay, first of all, a very good evening to everybody here. We are so happy to have you all here as our guests. Today is a very important day, Jimmy, as you said. Today happens to be the closing ceremony of the YCO 2021 7th season. And of course, a very unique one because everything is happening virtually. Well, talking about food, you know, the first question, you know, I want to answer to your first question. When I get to see food, you know, coming anywhere visually, the first thing I need to do is eat food. I become so hungry. And I think, you know, for any chef who's here, they'll be, of course, able to go ahead and tell me that, yes, when we see something which is so appealing, visual appeal leads to our senses opening up. And that's where we go ahead and definitely want that to come to us.
But you know what?
Yes.
I think we have such celebrity chefs around.
That's right.
People who know so beautifully
Exactly.
what the consumption patterns will be. So by looking at it only,
Right.
the way they are presented, the styling, the designs, I think in itself wins 50% of the battle.
Very much.
You know, and for the first time, you know, we've had webinars, we've had meetings, we've had engagements, we've had festivals. But for the first time, maybe in the history of the world, so many countries coming together, stretching across the world under 24 time zones.
That's right.
And all live over 6 days.
6 days, and unbelievable. It was more than 50 countries. It was, you know, something that we have never imagined, but then that happened. And for that, Jimmy, in fact, there was a lot of, you can say, you know, in the back, the IT team, the digital team, all of us, every member of IHM, all students were a part of it. And
I can
think
imagine.
that's-
We just do a small Zoom
Yes.
and we get hassled with 10 people coming on. These guys have been connecting over 50 countries behind the scenes. Numerous judges, numerous jury members, students, and all critically, simultaneously at an awesome time frame. I don't know how that was managed,
That's
but a
true.
big congratulations to the International Institute of Hotel Management, and of course, this beautiful concept of YCO,
That's
which is
right.
the Young Chef Olympiad, which started 7 years ago, initially as a dream,
Yes.
then, you know, was a drop. Now the drop is becoming an ocean, has become an ocean. And I don't know after the ocean, what's it
What
going to be?
happens next? Exactly. So, and this year, in fact, is a very important year because, you know, just like Dr. Bose always says, the entire theme of Olympiad this year is about hope. It's about bouncing back, and hospitality needed a bounce back. And when he believed in it, we all believed in it.
In fact, I just like to say one thing is, talking about bouncing back, I think IIHM took the first step forward. You know, people were still kind of in their shells, while IIHM moved a step forward, engaged, created online interaction, bounced back literally. You know, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about literally, I would say June, July, when we were
Yes.
absolutely in the lockdown period. IIHM, which is the International Institute of Hotel Management. People must be wondering, why do I say International Institute of Hotel Management so often? Because, you know, it is the only of its kind. All the
That's
other
right.
IIHMs are not the international.
Very
So we have this beautiful organization taking a step forward and actually creating history, not just today, but creating a go-getting attitude, creating what we call a positivity, creating what we call innovation, creating what we call rebooting ourselves to come out. And you see today, we have this amazing YCO, which is live which is real, which is engaging, which makes your mouth water when you actually see those dishes being done by students from across the world. I think this is the only of its kind which is across the world, ladies and gentlemen. And now,
taking forward, we would like to have the stage open to
absolutely the man himself who's going to take you through this amazing closing ceremony of YCO.
And that's Mr. Abdullah Ahmad, who is the host of the evening and would be coming in, of course, declaring the ceremony open. We are so excited, ladies and gentlemen, because today happens to be the 6th day of the YCO 2021. And Jimmy, Global Connect is it. And globally, we have connected more than 50 countries on food, on love, on friendship. And thank you so much, everyone, to be a part of this. We are so grateful to have your support always. And let's go ahead and have a great
thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
ahead.
Stay hooked.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Stay observing. And you know what? All of y'all are going to become super celebrities, I would say, because across 55 countries, people are going to be seeing, watching, hearing, and checking y'all out. Thank you so much. Rock away.
Have a wonderful
and
time.
welcome once again.
Yes. Mr. Abdullah Ahmad, over to you.
Check.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all you lovely people who've logged in from different parts of the world, across 100 countries, 24 time zones, 6 continents, to tune in to the world's biggest culinary Olympiad called the Young Chef Olympiad 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Abdullah Ahmad, and I'm here at the global headquarters of International Institute of Hotel Management. The last 7 days was quite a phenomenon. What you've seen is actually crisscrossing using one of the most, technical, I would say, technologies that have been used across that made us jump from countries to countries, continents to continents, making one of the most complex system of technologies that have been put together in the last 3 months to make this Young Chef Olympiad come true. Ladies and gentlemen, Young Chef Olympiad 2021 is here, and we are here at the closing ceremony. Well, at the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you to all the lovely countries who've been tuning in with us across these 7 years. So it's approximately, I would say, 100 countries that we have, joined hand with in the last 7 years. And thank you so much to all the countries for logging in. Thank you so much, dear countries, for helping us, listening to us, assisting us. Without your cooperation, this Young Chef Olympiad would not have possible. For all the times that we've been calling you, for all the dry runs that we've done in the last 2 months, for all the technical things that you've allowed us to do. Thank you so much, dear countries, dear mentors, for coming inside your kitchens, taking over your kitchens, and thank you for listening to our IT. Thank you for listening to our requests. Thank you for listening to change the technology setup that you have, cooperating with us. And it's because of your cooperation we are here at the closing ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad. I can't thank enough to all my judges, to all our judges, from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to say thank you to all you lovely judges who've been a part of this ever since the inception of the Young Chef Olympiad. It's because of your kindness, because of your passion, because of your love for IIHM, for Young Chef Olympiad, for International Hospitality Council, that we are here standing today at the closing ceremony, which is one of the world's best and the largest, connecting over 100 countries, 24 time zones, 6 continents. That's not possible without your help. Thank you, judges, for allowing us in the last 3 weeks to call you at 6 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the night, your time, and taking our calls, sitting on your laptops and helping us intrude in your drawing rooms to help you change the technology to assist you what we've been doing. Thank you so very much, judges, for giving us the opportunity to come inside your homes. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so patient. On behalf of all the students of International Institute of Hotel Management, I would like to say thank you to all of you, to all the countries, to all the mentors, to all the judges around the world. the kind of learning our students have gone through in the last 7 days, I must say this learning is not possible without your help and assistance. It's only because of you. Our students have learned tremendously in the last 7 days, which they could not have under any circumstances, even in 3 years put together. I think it's all a passion that you have. It's all the passion that connects us together. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Young Chef Olympiad is not a competition. Young Chef Olympiad is all about collaboration. It's all about joining hands. It's all about walking together. It's all about moving together. It's all about connecting under one roof. And that's what Young Chef Olympiad is all about. In the last 7 years, we've collaborated together. And here we are, which is the world's biggest council of hospitality. We are under YCO, under International Hospitality Council. We are one of the biggest councils that controls and that will control, inshallah, the hospitality industry of the world. We are all connected together under this big platform called the Young Chef Olympiad. And here you are tuned in to the closing ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the Young Chef Olympiad 2021, connecting 100 countries across 24 time zones, 6 continents under one platform. And in the end, I must thank all our people behind the scenes, approximately 1,000 of them sitting across 10 campuses, beaming live to the global studios, which beams the knowledge and education and what you see on your screens across. Thank you so very much, everybody, for making YCO to what it is. Now, moving forward, I would like to invite upon and introduce you to the countries, the mentors who've made this possible. Without them, Young Chef Olympiad would not have existed. Thank you so very much to all the countries and mentors for being there with us across 7 years. Thank you for walking hand in hand, and it's time to welcome our lovely countries and lovely mentors. Put on your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome all our lovely countries and mentors. Please welcome Bangladesh, NHTTI, Rihanna Rehman Khan and Jahida Begum. Barbados Community College, Jessica Cummins and Tremaine Reiki. Bulgaria, HRC Culinary Academy, Anzela Buova and Henry Donio. Canada College, Jenna Bona and Fenton Flynn. Colombia, Augustinian University, Andres Mauricio Pachon Cuentero and Julio Cesar Gonzalez Alonso. Costa Rica, Bucus Dio Costa Rica, Daniel Melendez Zuniga and Marco Sanchez Vargas. Equatorial Guinea, Grand Hotel Jibloho Culinary School, Ricardo Martin and Asim Radnani. Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute, Maimouna Dibba. Please welcome Hong Kong International Culinary Institute of VTC, Lemon Ki and Ricky Chan Wenglong. Please welcome Iceland Hospitality and Culinary School of Iceland, Robert Demeriv and Aegir Frjoriksen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host country, India, represented by International Institute of Hotel Management, Shwetang Ranjan and Clement de Cruz. Please welcome Indonesia, Sekla Tinggi Privasata Sahid Surakarta, Nicholas Teaska Ganinda and Yusi Kusmade. Please welcome Iran, Paniz Meher Iranian Culinary Academy, Paniz Zafri and Hoshi Bahrami. Please welcome Italy, IIS El Merico d'Ascio, Jessica Miolo and Ivano Pintonato. Please of Culinary Arts, Yahya Khaled Abu Saad and Yusuf Jabasini. Kenya, Boma International Hospitality College, Swabra Chimolide and Chris Burton. Lesotho, Donabolos Chef School of Hospitality for Lizzie Mary and Mamutusi Moilo. Please welcome Maldives, the Maldives National University, Fatima Sada and Fatima Umar. Please welcome Mauritius Institute of Training and Development, Sibarun Jason and Angelique Armugum. Please welcome Morocco Culinary Institute. Please welcome Namibia, Silver Spoon Hospitality Academy, Gadicha Gwenid and Terence Jenkinson. Kingdom Country, Nepal, Academy of Culinary Arts and Hospitality, Abhay Limbo and Lokesh Rohila. Please welcome New Zealand, Wellington Institute of Technology, Jessica Lewis and Scott Campbell. Next country, Nigeria, CMK Culinary Arts School, Aiki Elizabeth and Basse Abe. Please welcome South Korea, Wooseong University, Jiwon Kim and Per Henrik Johnson. Please welcome Spain, Escola Superior de Hostelería de Barcelona, Esther Joe and Jacob Saldo. Please welcome our neighbor country, Sri Lanka, William Anglis Institute, Mahapata Benji Krishel and Vinu Winfred. Please welcome Sweden, Wojcinska Gymnasiet, Axel Vanalund and Jonas Olsson. Please welcome Switzerland, BHMS Business and Hotel Management School, Marion Willems and Sean Leonard. Please welcome Thailand, Kasim Bandit University, Srinanda Jun and Usharapon Amon Siton. Please welcome Tunisia, Academy Art Park, Saif Edine and Yengui Makrem. Please welcome Turkey, Turkish Culinary Academy, Ogu Serhan and Burak Aras. Please welcome United Arab Emirates International Center for Culinary Arts, Sri Janti Natraj and Rushali Jadhav. Please welcome Uganda, Multitech Business School, Kampala. Please welcome Uzbekistan, International Center for Uzbek Culinary Academy, Ahmad Kamdamov and Abdurrahman Abdulwakidov. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the world's biggest culinary Olympiad closing ceremony, Young Chef Olympiad 2021. Well, you know what? These countries are binded together by one common anthem that we have, Young Chef Olympiad anthem. This is the anthem that initiated the story of Young Chef Olympiad way back in 2015. This anthem binds us together. This anthem connects us together. This anthem takes the flame of Young Chef Olympiad together, and because of this anthem, we connect under one platform every year across the globe. It's only because of this anthem that 50 countries come across 24 time zones to connect across 6 continents and come into the culinary war or the culinary battle that's the biggest in the world. We are going to play this anthem, and I'll request everybody to kindly stand and put your hand on your heart, for this anthem governs our movement. This anthem governs the Young Chef Olympiad. This anthem governs the entire Young Chef Olympiad community across the world. May I request everyone to kindly stand and place your hand on your heart as we play the anthem.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on the plate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the anthem that connects us all, and that's the anthem why every time we connect under the same platform called the Young Chef Olympiad. Well, you know what? Last 7 days has been quite maddening. Crisscrossing across the globe at a press of a button, and you keep jumping around from one country to the other. It's been quite a challenge and quite interesting to see how these last 7 days have unfolded. For this, I'd like you to take over all the way from the global headquarters here in India of International Institute of Hotel Management, all the way to Edinburgh, and invite our chief adjudicator, Mr. Ronald Scott, who's going to come in and now give you about the highlights and what happened in the last 7 days. Over to you, Mr. Ron Scott.
Well, hello, everybody. Greetings to everybody, wherever you are in this world today. It really has been a tremendous journey, as Abdullah has just said, over the last 7 days. And I think back to a few months ago when we set out on this road to plan and set up the YCO. The main thing to me is how it has come together, how it has all worked this week. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 wee twitches here, glitches there. But when we're dealing with such technology and working with so many different countries and points, that I suppose is a wee bit to be expected. I'd like to look at the last 6 days first and foremost, and what were the key challenges this week. And I think the challenges that we had to deal with include such things as internet connections in all the different countries and all the different parts of the world. There were at times when we'd lose power, lose connection, but it came back again. But it did not make any major impact. Communicating with each individual country and ensuring that the judges were able to communicate with the competitors during the actual competition periods itself, talking to them, speaking to them. And again, that was a challenge, but it worked. As Abdullah has just said, moving around from country to country, just at a stroke of a button, I could move from Canada to New Zealand, from Uganda to India, just at a stroke of a button. And I haven't even begun to try to work out how many miles I have flown this week. All I do know is that I haven't earned a single air mile, which is a bit of a loss. We have had 1 or 2 bigger glitches. One of them, and congratulations. Turkey. Turkey suffered perhaps the most horrible thing, which was a total electrical power cut, which couldn't be sorted just in a matter of minutes. But working with Turkey, we were able to get them, move them around and bring them on to compete the next day. So many thanks and well done, Turkey, for facing up to that particular problem and coming back on Tuesday stronger and better. Another one was the impact, of course, as we know, we've been doing this in the world of a pandemic. And the very day before the competition was due to start on Monday, the government in Barbados increased the lockdown restrictions, which prevented the team in Barbados using their own kitchens in the community college. But overnight, they moved everything, and Jessica, the contestant from Barbados, competed from her home kitchen. She did very well. So again, great round of applause for that. Well done, Barbados. Amongst the highlights to me must be the range and creativity and interpretation of the different dishes produced, particularly in preliminary round, when we gave fairly open hands and open instructions to what the countries had to produce. 3 different dishes in 2.5 hours. That was a major challenge. And they nearly all made it on time. 1 or 2 went maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes over time, but not any major issues. The culinary skills demonstrated throughout has been of the highest standard and gives me great encouragement for the future of our industry. We know that culinary-wise, amongst all these young people in all these countries, there's a great future for them and for their countries. My greatest disappointment, though, and I have to say this, was in round 1. When I was looking on screen towards the end of the competition rounds at the eclairs. They looked absolutely beautiful. And all I wanted to do was take a great big bite out of one of them, or all of them. But of course, I couldn't do that. And then in the plate final and grand final, I had to go through this culinary agony again, looking at the Gâteau Saint-Honoré. There were some absolutely excellent, beautiful looking gâteaux. I couldn't get a taste. So thank you, everybody. It's been a tremendous 6 days. It's been a fascinating 6 days because of the virtual format. And all I can say to you is congratulations on a job very, very well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ron. It was great to have you here with us. Well, in normal days, he's here, the chief adjudicator, but well, these years and these times are different. So we need to invent some new ways always. All right, so we've got some highlights as well. Mr. Ronald Scott talked about the highlights of the last 6 days. We've accumulated some videos, some shots of the last 7 days that we've been going around across the world, jumping around, hopping around in different kitchens. So let's quickly go and watch the highlights of the last 7 days of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad that has connected 50 countries across 24 time zones, 6 continents. And here are the highlights, ladies and gentlemen.
The 7th International IIHM Young Chef Olympiad commenced with a grand virtual opening ceremony on the evening of January 31st, 2021. Opening statements by Dr. Subarna Bose, Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor and Professor David Foskett focused on brotherhood and friendship amongst people of the world despite the pandemic.
The spirit of the young people, the spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad, which we have been able to uphold so strongly for the last 7 years, will carry on.
YCO 2021 is the inspiration of hope for young people. It is the bounce back. It is the reset.
And Dr. Bose, thank you for making sure that people do not lose hope. It is a landmark event in history of hospitality. With this kind of arrangement, with this technology, by putting everyone together, I'm awestruck by the scale of this competition. IIHM takes the lead with a leader so ably assisting I think kudos to the entire team.
If the opening ceremony was anything to go by, the first cook-off was even bigger for the contestants on this virtual platform.
Not just from the sauce, the chicken meat has a flavor because but the presentation, very nice, colorful.
So there's a nice softness of the apple. The apple is very, very soft. Then you.
Any praise is less when it comes to describing IIHM's YCO Global Studio as a wonderful host. IIHM, as a great institute, it has always worked towards causes that give back to the society, and this time through live symposiums and sessions with industry stalwarts such as Chef Ranveer Barar, Chef Kunal Kapoor, Chris Galvin, chef patron at Galvin Restaurants, Sicilian chef Enzo Oliveri, amongst many others. The food on display was a clear indication of the talent that has converged from all over the world. Color, texture, finesse, it was all there. But what topped it all was, of course, the grand announcement of the countries who made it to the top 10. Iran, Nepal, Namibia, Canada, UAE, Hong Kong, India, South Korea, Equatorial Guinea and New Zealand inched towards the spot in the finale. The young chefs who were placed between 11th to 20th spot competed for the plate trophy. IIHM Young Chef Olympiad has always been much more than a mere cooking competition. It is the coming together of nations for the united love for food. This year, with the theme Forward Together, the United World of Young Chefs was a fun and interactive event. 55 countries, 55 national dishes cooked by 55 contestants themselves at their institute kitchens. The most anticipated cook-off was definitely the finale and the plate trophy finale. The buzz and the tension was palpable as the contestants took to the cook-off. This year, the event was virtual, yet contestants were a sight to behold as they competed to fulfill their heart's desire. Can an event be any better? After all, where can we find 55 nations across the globe showcasing their cuisines? All of it at one global event, the Young Chef Olympiad 2021.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For all those of you who've just joined our social media feeds, you've logged into the closing ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the Young Chef Olympiad 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw on the screens was actually on the screens what you were seeing for the last 7 days. Well, that's on camera. But what happens behind the camera, that's something that you should know. It's approximately 1,000 people sitting across 10 campuses, crisscrossing, giving the feeds to us here at our global studios and beaming it live across our social media platforms. Well, behind the scenes, it's a plethora of energy, activity, passion, madness. And if you want to see that behind the scenes, which normally is not shown, we decided to take you behind the cameras, the madness, the passion that's gone behind. Let's watch it, ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes of Young Chef Olympiad.
Channel 2, Saurabh, ready. Ready? Live. Camera 1, channel 2. Camera rolling. 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, my name is Rupinder Khurana and I welcome you to the 7th International Young Chef Olympiad.
5th day of the International Olympiad competition, and we're very, very happy to tell you that, of course, we'll be going into one of the kitchens, which is, of course, a part of the great trophy, and that is Iceland.
Camera change. Camera 1.
Despair, just say I'll bounce back. Bounce, 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 bouncing back. Whoa.
We are hospitality.
We unite the world
through love
and hope
and service.
Things won't always go to plan. Despair.
Just say I'll bounce back.
Bounce, 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 bouncing back. Whoa.
We are hospitality
We unite the world
through love
and hope
and service.
Things won't always go to plan.
Life won't always be perfect.
Just keep on going, do the best.
Well, that shouting video that you saw actually was not supposed to go, but the team purposely made sure that it goes in just to show you the kind of madness that we guys do behind the screens. Trust me, it's a madhouse behind the screens and we love it. And that entire team of energy is led by one man called Dr. Suborno Bose, who leads this. Can we have a big round of applause for all the team members, for everybody behind the show, leading this for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, we've got a Bharatnatyam dance by Sudhaday Chaudhary, first-year student of IIHM Calcutta, who's going to welcome you with a small welcome dance. Please welcome Sudhaday Chaudhary.
Dhalam kutak takura de tangra de de jum taka jum jum ta takita ta ta jum de jum ta tanam ta rum ta takita ta de tangra de ta tarita ta dhanata ta runata ta dinita ta da jum ta tanam ta rum tagadim takira de tangra de ta dim ta tarikira de ta jum dim da ta jum Nam da ta ta jum tam ta kita dhana ta ta tangra de tarikira de dim ta tarikira de ta jum dim da ta kita jum da kita da jum da jum da kita ta jum kita de tarikira de ta jum tarista ta ta dhana tarista ta tarikira de tarista ta dhana ta jum tarista dhana ta tangra de tarikira de ta tarikira de ta jum dim da ta jum Nam da ta kita jum ta dim tum nam da tangira de ta di ta dhana ta tarikira de dhana ta jana ta dim ta tarita ta dhana ta da di ta dhana ta de tangira de ta dim tarikira de ta dim tarikira de ta dim tarikira de ta dim tarikira de ta jum tarikira de ta tangira de tarikira de dingira de tarikira de dongira de tarikira de ta
Sapamagata kita tadi bita kita tadi bidirana. Sapamagata kita tadi bita kita tadi bidirana. Sarigata bari, rigari sarigata bari. Sapamaga mama ga mama ga mama ga mama ga pada gari sanisa. Gari sanisa. Don't stop me up there. Say yeah yeah yeah. C'est comme ça, ma chérie, la 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 la. Carissa, 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 riva badali, riva badisa.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, YCO is always full of action, and it always makes sure that our judges also dances to the tunes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, we've got Shane, and you're going to see how he makes the judges dance as well. Trust me, the judges are good on the judging table, but they're absolutely fun on the stage as well when they dance. And if you don't believe me, all the serious judges, and this goes to all the countries who've been judging, all the countries that were being judged by the judges, I'm sure you've been interrogated and grilled by the judges in the last 7 days, and you've seen their serious faces. But believe me, they are children at heart. If you don't believe me, watch this, and Shane will make them dance, and you will see how child at heart every person and all the serious judges are. Don't believe me? Watch this.
We Indians like a lot of noise. We dance to noise, we wake up in the morning to noise, we clank our teacups when we're making tea. You should look at us on our wedding nights, the amount of noise we make. Cheese. We're a noisy bunch, but we love having a good time. David, what song would you like to do your jig to today? Come on, give us a dance. We're gonna have David do a dance for us, yes or no? Yeah, oh, look at you clapping there, so happy with yourself just because David's embarrassing himself. Come on up here, this entire table, come on. Ma'am, I've been flirting with you from 6 o'clock in the evening, but you're not throwing me a line here. Come on, darling. Come on, come on. There's no one here but you and me and everybody else. You've won many medals in dancing. I've got it from a very reliable source. Come on. That's about as reliable as we can get it. David Foskett for you. Come on. Come on, what would you like? The cha-cha? Would you like some jive? Would you like some rock and roll? Would you like Elvis Presley, blue suede shoes? Let's do that, come on. Let's see what the mentors have. Let's see. Oh, really? You don't get to clap. You got to join them. Come on. Who told you to sit down? Come on up here. This is your spot. Come, 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 come. Hey, lazy boys. Come, come, come. All right, we're going to do some rock and roll, yeah? You know what rock and roll is? Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, we're all awake now. Okay, come, come. Brian, come on. Some twist, maybe? You can twist. Her Majesty won't mind. Come on, handsome. You're just about as good looking as I am. But gonna give you a free pass. Oh, look, Sean's here, my big brother. Chef Bali's wondering, like, when's he gonna call me? I love dancing. Oh, look, these guys need to be pampered. Oh, Sanjeev's taking the video? All right, I hope they're paying you for this. Okay, here we go. Rock and roll! It's one for the money, two for the show, two to get ready now. Go, not go, but don't you tell me my blue suede shoes. Bring it! You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. And knock me down, stare on my face, or stand my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do, but I lay off my shoes. But don't you stare on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Bali, come on! Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you wanna do, but I lay off my shoes. Step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Everybody! Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Go, now, go, but don't step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Sing it, David! Blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede. Thank you.
All right, right, so that was just a video we showed to all of you people that are judges are equally children at heart and they love fun as well. All right, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, this Young Chef Olympiad is curated by a person who is the best in the world. It's only because of him that Young Chef Olympiad flows like an orchestra. And I'd like to invite upon all the way from London, the panel, the chief judge, and the jury head, Professor David Foskett. Over to you, Professor Foskett.
Well, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Over 7 years ago, when Dr. Bose said to me he was thinking about creating a Young Chef Olympiad, I said to him, it's a good idea, but it will take time. He said to me, we've only got 3 months. And in 3 months, the first Young Chef Olympiad was created. And every year, it's got bigger and better. And that's because of the support that we have from all of you from around the world. And the support that the international judges have given me and the adjudicators. I would never have believed that I would have got so much support from the finest chefs in the world who have backed this Young Chef Olympiad. And it is an important competition for young people. It is of particular importance this year, because this year, the last 12 months has seen so much despair, so many problems throughout the world, so many disappointments, so much sadness, that what the Young Chef Olympiad has done this year by creating it virtual is created something beyond all expectations, and none of us would have believed what a success it has been. And it's important this year because what it's given all of us, and particularly young people, is the inspiration of hope. That the future is bright. The future is our young people. And what has been demonstrated is that there is no lockdown in friendship. There is no lockdown in food. There is no lockdown in imagination. There is no lockdown in communication. There is no lockdown in creativity. And there is no lockdown in the world of communication via the internet, which has brought us all together. And that's important because we have had a difficult 12 months. But what this has shown is the bounce back. This has shown that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that the darkness is going and the light is shining across the world. And what all of you have done, every single one of you involved in the Young Chef Olympiad, is you have shown that the lockdown is beginning to unlock, that there is light and hope. And IAHM is a world leader in hospitality studies, a world leader in communication, a world leader in virtual reality. But more importantly, IAHM and the team and everyone around them is that it is a force for good in this world. And I sincerely say that IAHM is a force for good by bringing us all together, particularly in this difficult time. It's given us the greatest thing that we all need at this time is hope, inspiration of hope. And all of you, all the competitors, all the mentors, all the judges, all the adjudicators, all the staff backstage, you have all played an important part. But I want to mention someone in particular. I want to mention Dr. Suborno Bose, because without this, nothing would have happened. He has a vision. And he has a vision for young people. And he has a vision beyond belief. And as one of the judges, Enzo, said, when this was first mentioned months ago, that we would have a virtual Young Chef Olympiad, all of us, and I was skeptical myself, but let's give it a go. But much of us looked at one another in disbelief. That disbelief has become a belief. That disbelief has become a reality. That disbelief has become a faith in what IAHM can achieve. So if IAHM and Dr. Bose, led by Dr. Bose, can achieve this, which has happened in the last week, can you begin to imagine what can happen in the future under the leadership of Dr. Suborno Bose? It is remarkable, remarkable beyond belief. And special thanks to all of you, and Abdullah for being a wonderful commentator, for all of you. It has given me much hope, much more faith in the future. And it just goes to show that the hospitality world is united. It's united in the passion of what hospitality is. It's united because to be human is to be hospitable. We are all united by what we believe. Hospitality as one of the greatest industries in the world. And it's one of the greatest industries in the world because it is human. It embraces humanity. It gives so much to the world, so much pleasure, so much in the way of jobs, how it contributes towards tourism and the gross national product. And I hope that the politicians really do get the message across the world. And I say to them, invest in young people in hospitality. The future is in hospitality. The future is in tourism. And none of us are safe until we're all safe. So politicians throughout the world, roll out the vaccine. Make sure that every corner of the world gets the vaccine. So we can start making flights again across the world for tourism. Hotels open up. And we can give the pleasure of hospitality and tourism to so many people. So it's important, and my appeal to politicians throughout all over the world, don't argue about the supplies of vaccine. I say to them, work together and get this vaccine out. Let's get the world moving again. Have the passion and the determination of IAHM, of the Young Chef Olympiad and Dr. Bose, and we will solve the problems. So I say to you all, now, thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you wherever you are. And the competitors, the mentors, again, you have made this with IHM, with the team, with the judges, with everyone, such a fantastic success. So thank you. And let's move forward to 2022. Thank you. Over to you, Abdullah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Foskett. Can we give a big round of applause for Professor David Foskett for curating this orchestra called the Young Chef Olympiad. Thank you, Professor Foskett. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, well, a visionary, a dreamer, the man who started it all, the love story, the enigma I'm talking about. I'm talking about 1994, where it all began. 9 students, the first time ever that entered in the gates of IIHM. From that day till today, it's about 9,000 students across 10 campuses. And IIHM is growing from pillar to pillar, stronger and stronger, establishing its foothold around the world. Young Chef Olympiad is one such example. And I'm talking about the man, a dreamer, a passionate person who loves to fly his microlight. Well, he's never given me a round in it, but he promises me that he will one day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put on your hands together and please welcome the man with the energy and the man behind everything that's happening and the man who made sure that Young Chef Olympiad carries on and the flame torch carries on and the energy does not stop. Please welcome the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel School, Dr. Suborno Bose. Woo! Over to you, sir.
A very good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all the visitors who are sitting here. Lovely to have you here, guys, after a long, long time. Looks like the pandemic is actually over. And to 500,000 people who are live right now on the Zoom and YouTube, and to the young chefs of the world, all the 50 countries, contestants, 28 judges, our 5 adjudicators, and of course, thousands and thousands of well-wishers and friends like you. A very, very warm welcome onto this closing ceremony of the 7th International Young Chef Olympiad 2021. And as Professor Foskett was saying, it was never easy. It was never easy because everybody was in a lockdown, half the world was locked down. And I think 4 months back when we are onto the blackboard, on the computer blackboard, and as Professor Foskett said, there was a lot of disbelief. Can we? Can we not? And we, the team said, yes, we will. So when the opening ceremony was there on 31st of January, and then the last 7 days, it just went like a flashback of a Hollywood movie. So much happened. So much of ups, downs, so much of celebration, so much of tears, and so much of great stories. We can write a full volume on this. And today, as I stand in front of you, not in front of all my friends here only, but in front of the entire world who is now logged on into the YouTube and Zoom, I think I can say only 3 things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You deserve all the credit. We only worked because we are all inspired by you. We are inspired by the young people because the young people are the future of the world. Without the young people, the world will die of COVID or otherwise. So it is our huge responsibility as leaders of our own trade to make sure that the young people are motivated, they have got a pat in the back, and they should be back where they belong to, on to the cooking stations. And that's exactly what we did. We did, and they were absolutely fantastically delighted to be back on the cooking station, cooking the recipes of a very, very tough Young Chef Olympiad. The virtual platform had made it even more tougher because of the obvious reasons, the resources, the mentors, and of course the testing. A lot of the press guys asked me, what about the testing? The testing happened, of course. Testing happened. So that everything happened. And in a lot of ways, it happened in a more scientific way than the real one. We've got a couple of judges sitting here and they will agree with me. And the spirit of YCO. The flame of YCO. You have seen the logo of YCO, the flames up there. The flames of YCO are the flames of bounce back. These are the flames of coming back to normal. Hospitality bounce back is the most important thing for all of us who have got stakes in this industry. And I think in the month of January 2021, we started the YCO, which itself gave the huge boost to the entire hospitality fraternity all over the world, whether it's the professionals or the chefs or the young students. I think the global connect had never been better. Over 500,000 people were engaged over the last 7 days. And it was like that extra innings going all over from 9 in the morning till 9 in the night. There are leaders talk, there were chef talks, there were people demonstrating from all over the world, national dishes, and there were absolute amazing interviews by amazing people of the industry, the general managers, the principals of the reputed schools, the chefs of the world, and what great time it was for all the students of hospitality throughout the world. That is a big plus that we have been able to bring. I cannot overemphasize the technology part. In fact, we call it the Tech Olympiad to some extent, because the way that 1,000 people have worked to make this happen is something we can make a film out of it. Even I think 12 weeks back, we were not that confident, but 6 weeks back and 4 weeks back, we know that we are going to do. And when we got some of the best chefs in the world, Michelin star chefs, our own chef and friend Sanjeev Kapoor, he said, Subarno, I am awestruck. What is this? If this can happen in hospitality and culinary, it can happen to anything else. And that is what actually played the DNA for this year's Olympiad, the tech part. And I think our team at IHM have done an absolutely incredible job by connecting the world together. I think the Olympiad have been the Hope Olympiad. We call it Hope Olympiad actually. It's a Hope Olympiad. It's a hope for all of us. I think it's hope for all the students of hospitality who are there throughout the world. And of course, the students of India, students of IIHM and the other institutions of India. I think we would be able to bring a huge, huge hope in their mind that good times are back again. As they used to say that happy days are back again. And I think that with the vaccination around the corner, vaccination already started in a big way. I think maybe a couple of months and we will be back at a near pre-COVID situation. And that I think is very important for all these young people who are locked down over months and months. Even I'm talking, half the world is still locked down. England is locked down, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, France. And these are our hugely supported in YCO, but they could not come and join this year because of lockdown. So I think all of them came and supported us. They could not cook, they could not take participate, but they all came as spectators. They all came as judges. A lot of mentors of the countries who could not participate became judges, became our advisors. They all came with all their wisdom, and that helped a lot to make this Hope Olympiad such a great success. I think from darkness, we can see a lot of light, and hope is one thing that we all live for, because without hope, we are dead anyway. And I think YCO in hospitality and culinary world has brought that hope back, the hope for the future, hope for a better future, and especially for the young people of the world coming together, because the ambition and the vision of YCO is not just a cooking competition. it is to bring the young people of the world together under one umbrella and to connect them globally so that they become friends for life, to create new friendship, bond with each other, and create a whole new global ecosystem of Hospitality Global Connect, which has been doing so successfully over the last 6 years. And this year, I think it has gone notches up due to the digital intervention. We could really network with so many people, even those who are not participating. So it's been absolutely an incredible experience this year. I think the flames of Olympiad have so much to do that it's a history actually. As I'm talking and as with in front of my friends in Calcutta here from our IIHM global headquarters, as you can see this fantastic building, but over 500,000 people are seeing this live. And for all of those people, I think YCO has brought a lot of hope. And that single thing is most important as far as me and my team is concerned, because that is the vision of YCO, to bring the hope and to bring them together. I think it's such an emotional moment for all of us, and such inspirational leadership by Professor David Foskett, Ron Scott, Sanjeev Kapoor, Sunil Hoon, and our all directors of all the IHM campuses, and the entire team IHM, and a very special IT team, the tech team, and the students of IHM, whom have absolutely inspired us to go and do this Olympiad. As I said in the beginning, it was not easy 4 months back, but I think 4 weeks back, we knew that we're going to do this. And history is created, because in this COVID time, to do an international competition with the best chefs in the world as judges, with over 50 countries cooking in their own institution, and with over 500,000 audience, it's not easy, but we did it. The bounce back is the mantra. On the 1st of January, as some of you know, that we launched the Bounce Back Anthem for the hospitality industry worldwide. And that anthem has become very popular. And I think with this YCO, we come full circle, as on the 6th of February today, we can very confidently say that our industry is truly bouncing back. And Young Chef Olympiad is our biggest example, the flame of the YCO are the inspiration for the million of young people. And if this is not bounce back, I don't know what is bounce back. So we are bouncing back slowly, possibly, but certainly. And this is a great news for all of us in the hospitality industry, in the travel industry, in the food industry, because bounce back has to come forward and fast. So I think with that, to all my friends here and 500,000 people up there, all the young chefs of the world, may I have a round of applause for all the young chefs of the world with me. Thank you. You have done it under very difficult situation. And as they say, tough times don't last, tough peoples do. And you have shown that even in this difficult situation, you have done it a fantastic job. There will be winners, but everyone is a winner. And this time, it's not a cliche, it's the truth. It's honest truth that everyone who participated, every young chef, every mentor, every tech team of that particular country of 4 or 5 people, all the judges, international judges led by Professor David Foskett and Sanjeev Kapoor, everybody proved that we are the winners. You are the winner. Who wins the gold or $10,000 US is actually quite immaterial this year. We all are together in the bounce back revolution. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all of you for joining us in this absolutely incredible Saturday evening. And thanks to all my friends up there. Thank you, judges. Without your support, this would not be absolutely been possible. The judges are the pillar of any competition, and the kind of judges they have got, and their commitment, their passion, and their unflinching support made this Olympiad possible. So thank you, judges, and we'll see you again in India next year, this time. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you. That was the visionary Dr. Bose I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, we've got the handsome hunk I'm going to call out next. Is a chef, but is also a superstar. He rules the hearts of a lot of youngsters, the boys and the girls both. And he rules it not only in India, but around the world. I'm talking about our brand ambassador, the handsome Chef Ranveer Brar. May we have you on the screen, Chefy?
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. You know, I see a lot of friends there. And for me, the first thing was, this is how much life has changed in the last 1 year. But thank you, Abdullah, as usual, extremely gracious. Dr. Bose, that was a very, very meaningful way of putting across the whole spirit of YCO. Dr. Foskett, very beautifully put your thoughts as usual. I would just take 5 minutes and sort of use my time to talk to everybody. First of all, tell you how much I actually missed being there, how much I actually missed that. But more importantly, I think for me, the lockdown has been the creator of three things, or accelerator of three things. One is human resilience. Second is it has accelerated technology. And the third is it has accelerated collaboration. And if I had to sum up this year's YCO, that would be it. This year's YCO stands on these three pillars. It stands on resilience, saying the show cannot stop. It stands on technology, because that became an essential pillar of this year's YCO. And definitely it stands on collaboration. You know, if you can't participate, you judge. If you can't judge, you consult. And this collaborative effort, I think that is the future of not just our industry, it's also the future of the world going forward. This story of resilience, technology, and collaboration has been so beautifully written in this year's YCO that first time I heard of it, I was like, is it possible, doing a one-off class, doing a one-off seminar, doing a one-off workshop? Okay, we've been able to crack that in the lockdown, but doing a competition which involves so many people at so many levels, which involves a jury from across the world. And it just struck me that, well, it was possible, but the only key to that lock was human resilience. And that's what our industry stands on. It's an industry of the people. And what really makes it stand out is the people itself. And what YCO this year has shown is that this industry, this world beyond COVID belongs to you, belongs to us, the people. The stories are going to be stories of the people. And it's so beautifully put by Dr. Bose, and I completely understand his reason for being emotional, because you look in thin air and then you have to create something out of thin air and you start all over again. And look where you've gotten us, Dr. Bose. This is beautiful. And once again, this is a lesson to all the hospitality students and the hospitality industry, that once you allow resilience, collaboration, and technology to take over, magic can happen. Opportunities can be created. And that's the mantra of bouncing back for me. The mantra, the spirit, the fire of the flames of the YCO, for me, is this three-tier mantra of human resilience, collaborations, and technology. And it's been so beautifully achieved. Hats off to the entire IIHM family. I'm extremely proud to be a part of it. And as much as I deeply miss being there, and I really mean it, I'm saying it again and again, because I really, really mean it. I saw Chef Andy sitting there. I'm like, well, he used to be sitting next to me, and Abdullah used to be, So yeah, it does bring back memories when you've been there last 3 years. But what really shines through beyond that is the spirit that still pervades across screens, across countries, across various limitations that COVID might have brought us into. Thank you very much. And I'm extremely, extremely, extremely proud and extremely honored to be a part of the IIHM family.
All right. That was Chef Ranveer Brar. Chef, you said it right. We miss you as well, and we miss all the judges as well. For the last time, Chef Ranveer, Chef Andy, who's sitting here right now, and all the judges, so much dancing you guys did last year on the stage. We are witness to all the madness, including the dance by Professor David Foskett as well. Trust me if you don't believe it, he's quite a dancer, and he's quite famous all over London now in his friend circle, because nobody could believe that Professor David Foskett to dance as well, solo. So, and that also on salsa, if I'm not wrong, Chef Andy, right? Okay, so that was all the dancing we've been missing. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon the next personality, very senior judge, very, very sweet. He's absolutely amazing to speak to. I've seen him in BBC, and I've been seeing him, not from today, but for a very long time, and thanks to Young Chef Olympiad, that also got us, close, in touch with Chef. I'm talking about senior judge, Chef Brian Turner. He's very, very, very sweet. And I must share with all of you that despite his hectic schedule, his shootings, his busy, diaries that he crisscrosses, and his office that operates him and his diaries actually, actually he's a man who's so busy that his office actually controls all his appointments, his work. He was so sweet to allow us in the last 3 weeks to call him at odd hours directly on his mobile. And he allowed us to intrude in his life, take over his cameras, take over his mobile phones, help us set up the technology. And he was so kind. He was so sweet, helping us. So thank you so much, Chef, for allowing us to disturb you at odd hours, 6 o'clock morning, your time, 12 o'clock in the night, your time, and allowing us to do all the gizmos and jazz we did with your phone behind the scenes, which I will not bring up here, but just to let you know that from the bottom of our heart, we would like to say thank you. And I'd like to invite Chef Brian Turner on behalf of all the judges to say a few words. Can we have a big, 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 big round of applause for Chef Brian Turner, please?
Abdullah, thank you very much for all your kind words and for the kind words of Dr. Bose. May I just say my personal welcome to everyone, wherever you are in the world today. I do pray that you're keeping safe and well, and your families and friends. And I thought I might just tell you a little bit of my experience with YCO, because I'm sure it's very similar to lots of the judges. Picture the scene. I'm in the kitchen, I'm working away, and someone says, "Chef, you're wanted on the telephone." Who is it? It's Dr. Professor David Foskett. So I pick up the telephone and say, "Hello, David, how are you?" What does David say? He said, "Brian, I'd like you to travel to India and meet the most hospitable people you've ever met." Now, I looked up the definition of hospitality at that moment, and it says, "The kind and generous reception and entertainment of strangers and guests, the fondness of entertainment in one's house." David then went on to say, "Brian, when you get there, they will look after you as if you are one of the family. And for all of that, all they want is for you to come and judge the most talented young chefs from around the world." Well, what could I say, and what would most people say? It's for me, Professor Foskett. I have to be there, and I was. Now I'd like you to picture the scene this year. The phone rings and Professor Foskett's on again and says, "It's on. It's going ahead. The YCO 2021 is going to be a virtual happening." Have I been cut off?
We can
now,
hear you.
thank you. Now I am of an age now that I had no idea just what a virtual happening meant. There was no way this could happen, in my opinion. Well, that shows you just how much I know. Here we are, and wherever it is that I am sure you are, you, like me, have made a great effort to be able to watch these talented, dedicated, enthusiastic young people who has been said already, and I repeat, they are the future of our wonderful hospitality industry. Big warning sign, these people are still not ready. Let's not rush them. But let me assure you that the opinion of the years of combined experience of our judges, they are not far off being our leaders. The future of the hospitality industry is safe. So on behalf of the judges who are all part of this marvelous YCO family, may I say a massive thank you to all who've been part of this wonderful operation, and say how much we judges look forward to returning to India next year and learning about the experiences of all our competitors. So if I can just say thank you in the traditional way on behalf of the judges, here's to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chef Brian Turner, for coming up and sharing those beautiful words. May we have the feed to Chef Brian Turner once again, please? We'll just bring you in, Chef. Give us a moment. If we can just have Chef Brian Turner once again. There you are. You were saying something, Chef Brian?
I'm sure you've heard all I wanted to say, but just to reiterate what a privilege it was for the judges to be here. The students didn't let anybody down. They kept themselves going. They are the future of our industry. We need to look after them. Don't rush them. Let's just nurture them, let them evolve, and they'll have a great life in a wonderful industry.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we have a big round of applause for Chef Brian Turner? Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And for all those of you who've just tuned in to our various digital feeds, you're watching the closing ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the Young Chef Olympiad 2021, that's connected 50 countries across 24 time zones and 6 continents. Moving over, on behalf of all the mentors, it's my honor to invite Chef Sean Leonard, all the way from BHMS, Switzerland, to come and say a few words. Over to you, Chef Sean.
Well, hello to everybody. Thank you very much, Abdullah. I'd just like to say, first of all, on behalf of the mentors, greetings, of course, first of all, also to Dr. Bose and Mrs. Bose, the entire YCO and the IIHM team from us mentors worldwide. It is an absolute pleasure to be part of the YCO, as always. Greetings to all of our participants, and the work you have achieved over this last week has been incredible. I know it's not only you, but your work has also been pretty incredible. Just wow. I'm just sort of reflecting of the entire week, and it always takes me a few days after the event for everything to settle down and to assess what happened when we're in India. And I felt it was very similar, this experience, even though it was virtual. The family is reunited, and nothing can get in the way of that. And we have, of course, Dr. Bose to thank for this. What a week we've had. The joy of the participants' faces, the jubilation, the euphoric chat amongst the mentors in our chat that we've had, the perfect orchestration from IIHM was simply amazing, that everything ran smoothly. We mentors around the world applaud you all at IIHM, and all of your students, and all of your buddies, and all of your staff for this incredible achievement. As always, the week has flown by, but we are, of course, although it's not over yet, still looking forward to YCO 2022. We're looking forward to the bounce back, the positivity to continue in our industry in the remainder of 2021, of which there is a lot left. So on behalf of all the mentors worldwide, we say thank you, thank you, and thank you for making this happen and bringing the world together once again. Namaste. Thank you, Abdullah.
All right, namaste. Thank you so much, Chef Sean Leonard. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, now let's start talking business. Let's see who our plate finalists are and who our grand final top 10 contestants are as we move into the next segment of the awards. And may I have the top 10 of the plate actually, the plate finalists from the 11th position to the 20th position are the plate finalists. The plate finalists are Tunisia, Barbados, Bulgaria, Iceland, Italy, Jordan, Kenya, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, and Switzerland. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the finalists of the plate trophy from the 11th position to the 20th position. And moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the grand finalists, the top 10, and may we have the names of the top 10 finalists who made it the best of the world. May we have the slide, please? The top 10 contestants from all over the world who fought it out in the biggest culinary battle of the world are Canada, United Arab Emirates, South Korea, New Zealand, Nepal, Namibia, Iran, the host country, India, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, moving forward, Hong Kong. And of course, if you have the slides, please, Equatorial Guinea. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, I would like to call upon Chef Chris Galvin to move over to announce the next set of awards. That's called the Sustainability Awards. Chef Chris Galvin will come over and will share with us why Sustainability Awards are given, and of course, the names of the winners of Sustainability Awards. Over to you, Chef Chris Galvin in London.
Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. What a fantastic year. I think the YCO, I look at it, I like my wine, and I always make the comparison of the YCO to a great wine. It gets better and better, and there's some great vintages, and I think the 2021 was a great vintage, so well done to everybody. Sustainability is so important, and during the pandemic, so many important issues have been knocked off the front page. But again, it's been a present and past theme of a YCO to drive home the importance of sustainability for the future of this planet. It's important for the world now and for the future. It now belongs to you, the young people, and you're doing a great job. Just looking during the week at the competition, I can see that everyone is now, is part of their DNA, is sustainability. We see that in evidence throughout the week, so well done, everybody. Moving on, I'm going to announce the winners now, 6 winners in no particular order. So Sustainability 2021 winners are Iceland, New Zealand, Equatorial Guinea, Bulgaria, Jordan, and finally, Sri Lanka. Congratulations to you all. Carry on your great work. Thank you. And thank you, IIHM, for an incredible show. Well done, everybody.
Thank you, Chef Chris Galvin, who logged in all the way from London. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we move over to our next category, the Kitchen Cut Award. Well, I'd like to call upon Chef John Wood again, all the way from London, who's going to come up and share why this award is given and to which person or which country the award goes to. Back to you, my friend, Chef John Wood. Over to you.
Hi, good evening. Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to thank, obviously, Dr. Bose for making the impossible always happen. Obviously, Professor David Foskett. Abdullah, you don't get enough thanks. You are a genius, and your energy and support is incredible. Everyone at IHM and the YCO team, Ron Scott, Paul Jarvis, and all the adjudicators that work tirelessly behind the scenes to make this happen as well. All the competitors, mentors, and the fellow international and the country judges this year as well. Personally, I'm very proud and honored to be part of the YCO family for the last 5 years as well. So what is the Kitchen Cut Award? We've talked endlessly at the committee and talked about the importance of having good recipe specifications. As part of that, it's not just about the culinary skills, it's also being a chef is creating good specs, and the importance of making detailed recipe specifications with allergens and nutritional data, which is becoming globally important as part of the culinary scene. And it's critical for any budding chef not only to understand about technology and the importance of being able to write good recipes that can be easily followed. The Kitchen Cut technology has been used for the second year now as our education system, and it makes an even playing field for all the countries to use that. And then going on to the winner of the award, many countries use the system extremely well. Everyone in the plate and trophy final used the system, which was great. And the winner stood out really because, you know, the specifications were absolutely superb. There was really clear step-by-step guides and photographs and videos. They were very clear to follow, nice and easy to someone to follow those recipe specifications. And most importantly, when you're making these specifications, you can hand that to any chef anywhere and they'll be able to make the dish. And that is what's really, really important. And obviously following through and making sure the allergens and nutritional data is there. So to announce this year, YCO 2021 Kitchen Cut Award goes to Nepal. Congratulations.
Can we have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Nepal? All right. Moving forward to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon for the Mentor Awards, Chef Anton Edelman, who will come and do the honors and announce the Mentor Awards, and of course, also share with us why these awards are given. Over to you, Chef Anton. Chef, if you could just unmute yourself.
I just did. Good afternoon and good evening, everybody. Let me just say what great experience and how very successful I thought this whole event has been. And I'm delighted to announce the winners of the YCO 2021 Mentor Awards. The mentors, I'm sure will all agree with me, are the unsung heroes of this event. Without them, this event could not have happened. And we hope, of course, that they put as much energy and effort in for 2022 next year. We all understand that without the help, the guidance, the competitors could not have done what they've done. These mentors really shape the future talents of our industry. And in no particular order, I'd like to announce them now. The 2021 winners of the Mentor Awards are Colombia, Spain, Canada, Namibia, and Equatorial Guinea, and last but not least, Italy. So I'd like to encourage these mentors to work just as hard for next year's 2022 as they've done this year. Thank you very much.
Can we have a big round of applause for the teams, please? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're quickly moving forward, jumping from categories to categories, and moving forward, we've got the Ambassador Award. I'd like to call upon the next person. She's very sweet, and we all love her. Well, I'm talking about Dr. Zenobia. Dr. Zenobia, you've always been a part of Young Chef Olympiad, and this time, we're missing you tremendously. Yes, we got an opportunity to bring you on the television, and here we are. We made sure that despite of all your, itinerary around and the thing that you're quite busy, we understand, well, we take out time and, you know, you are here with us to announce the Ambassador Awards. Over to Dr. Zenobia.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Lovely to see you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear. And we love your red coat.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah. So can I just very quickly say, it is with the greatest of pleasure to be talking to you all in the 24 zones and at 55 countries. I'm just so honored to be here right now in cold London, but still with you all in spirit and in harmony. It's such a pleasure and such a joyous occasion for all of us to be moving forward together. As Dr. Subarno says, let us move together. And what I say, let us move together in peace, harmony, and in eternal friendship. I salute all of you who are representing your country. Be an inspiration and continue to achieve through creativity, through passion, and through vivid imagination. Inspire all around you with good thoughts, good words, good deeds. May they be your constant companions in your life. I now have the greatest honor and pleasure to name the following countries for the Ambassador Awards. The countries are Bangladesh, Barbados, India, Gambia, Bulgaria, and Iceland. So folks, as I always have said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. You all have taken those first steps. Keep your spirits up and continue upwards in your dreams and your careers. God bless you all, and it's so wonderful to see you all. Woohoo!
All right, Dr. Zenobia, that's the reason we all love you and we're missing you here in India, but we understand.
Me too, me too.
Yes, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, India also got this award, and I'd like to call upon Shwetang, who is sitting here with us. Come on, let us introduce you to the contestant who represented India. Woo! Well, we could not bring you on the screen, but we can definitely bring you live in person. That's Shwetang, ladies and gentlemen, who represented India. Keep standing there. I'll move out of the camera. That's Shwetang, who represented India, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Shwetang. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, to the next Best Hygiene and Kitchen Practice Award. Quickly moving forward, all the way, we were in London, we came here in India, and jumping off and zipping off to Hong Kong. I'd like to invite Chef Andres Muller. Over to you, Chef Andres. Chef, if you could unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. And a warm welcome to all competitors and a congratulations on your successful competition. The Best Hygiene and Kitchen Practice Award was set up as a standard to follow the guidelines and show awareness of kitchen hygiene and kitchen practice, which is utmost important, of course, as to prevent food contamination, food poisoning, accident, and of course to display professionalism. Throughout the entire competition, all competitors demonstrated, I must say, very strategic importance of hygiene and kitchen practice, which was extremely inspiring, especially in this circumstance under COVID-19, and for us judges, very tough to identify. We hope that all you competitors will share your experience far and wide, as we would like to congratulate the recipients of the 2021 YCO Best Kitchen Hygiene and Kitchen Practice, which will go to Canada. Congratulations to Canada. Congratulations. Thank you, Abdullah.
Thank you so much. And congratulations to Canada. Thank you, Chef Andres, for announcing the next set of awards. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the best vegetarian dish. And I'd like to call upon Chef Henry Brossi to do the honors. We came all the way from Hong Kong to India and back to London. Over to you, Chef Henry.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Morning or afternoon as well. I'm very happy and honored and proud, of course, to announce the vegetarian dish for this year's YCO Olympiad. At the moment, I'm a little bit in a predicament because I don't know where the winner is. So I don't know which nation to announce. It has not been communicated to me yet. So
Chef Henry, can you hear us?
I can hear you, yes.
All right, Chef Henry, slight technical issue, but for you, we will do the honors. And Chef Henry, the award for veg dish would go to Tunisia. If you could bring in Tunisia and Chef Henry here, please. Woo!
Congratulations to Tunisia. It's a great achievement. And now at that time of where we are living now, vegetarian and plant food actually plays a major part in our food industry. So great achievement and well done, and many congratulations to Tunisia.
Okay, can we have a big round of applause for Tunisia? Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Moving over to the next award, Best Afternoon Tea Profit Rolls by Chef Rahul Akerkar. Chef Rahul, over to you to do the honors, please.
Hi, guys. I think there's a little technical glitch because as much as I'd like to announce the winner, I don't know who it is. So I haven't been informed who it is. However, I would like to say something that for the judges, and I say this on behalf of all of us, there's a phrase in Latin that says "de gustibus nonne disputandum," which means you cannot dispute taste. And it is extremely difficult for all of us to try and decide who amongst all of you who have done so well can be called a winner out of the others, because really all of you are winners and you've done an amazing job. Without further ado, the winner of the Best Tea Time Profiterole is Hong Kong. Congratulations.
Many, many congratulations, Hong Kong. Thank you, Chef Rahul Akerkar, for doing the honors and doing the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, well, I would go on to the announcement for the best chicken sauté dish. And well, the chef is here with us all the way from London. It's none other than Chef Andy Verma. Can we have a big round of applause, please? Chef Andy, if you can have a mic.
Andy Verma.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. 50 countries, many continents. Everyone looks at a piece of chicken and then they have their own interpretation. So it was amazing for all the judges to find out that you have so many different technical expertise, these young chefs with passion, and literally what Dr. Bose had said and Abdullah had mentioned, that the bounce back and the passion and the creativity has not stopped in the lockdown. And with further ado, the best chicken dish, which was very difficult to choose because of the fact that there were 50 beautiful dishes, goes to the UAE. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef Andy, for announcing the award to UAE. Thank you so very much. Moving forward, the Spirit of YC Award. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special award that has been initiated just about last year. It's all about the spirit of Young Chef Olympiad. And last year, it was taken by Chef Gary McLean from Scotland. And for this year, we'd like to call upon the National Chef of Scotland, Chef Gary McLean, to do the honors and announce the next set of awards, the Spirit of YC Award. Over to you, Chef Gary.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and it's been such a fantastic week. And I'd like to thank everyone for offering me the chance to judge this year, and it's been a great experience swapping my hat for a year. So the Spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad is, I think, a really, really special award, and I'm glad it's come back this year. The recipient of this award truly deserves the award, has fought lockdowns and various things to compete and showed true spirit to join in the competition. So it gives me a great pleasure to announce that Team Barbados wins the Spirit of YCO Award 2021. Jessica Cummins, who's a competitor, Tremaine Reese, mentor, and they're both from Barbados Community College. Well done, richly deserved.
Thank you so very much, Chef Gary. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, as we go forward, thank you so much, Chef Gary, for logging in all the way from Scotland. Moving forward, I would like to call upon a celebrity, a person because of whom, you know, culinary is celebrated in India, and it has ignited passion in a lot of students all over. Well, I'm talking about a man who single-handedly has brought our culinary industry to the hearts of millions and billions of students. It's only because of him today culinary industry is taken and seen as an industry to be loved for and loved by. A lot of students around the world want to get into this industry all because of this one man. I'd like to call upon to speak and share a few words from none other than Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. May we have a big round of applause for Chef Sanjeev Kapoor.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Abdullah. Good evening or good morning or afternoon, it depends on where you are. A big warm welcome to all the participants, all the mentors, judges, educators, and commentator, and Dr. Foskett, Dr. Suparna Bose. A big warm welcome. And of course, all the people who have kindly joined in to the greatest culinary event that we have witnessed so far. So thank you for joining in. And all my life, I have had the privilege of people coming to me and touching my feet and taking my blessings for different reasons. But I must admit that YCO 2021 is one event which, if I were to be honest, I must say that it's an inspiration for me. It's an inspiration because when the whole world is looking at what cannot be done, IHM conducts YCO 2021, and at a scale which nobody in their wildest of dreams would have imagined. I think man with a golden touch, man with a golden coat, jacket today, Dr. Suparna Bose, ably assisted by Professor Foskett, dreamt, and then again, very ably assisted by a great team at IHM, pulled this off. And it would not have been possible if all the countries, mentors, judges did not put in their best. And from all of this, I must say that all these months since lockdown in India started, I had not stepped out. I had not been taking work. Our office was not open. But YCO 2021, I took a cue that if the world is opening up and the doors are opened by none other than Young Chef Olympiad, then there is no reason for me to stay put. we have to start the wheels. And the day YCO started, I started my journey again with all the work. I've started taking flights. I have started conducting my events, my work and everything. And this is possible because of the energy, because of the inspiration of Young Chef Olympiad. So thank you. Personally, I would like to thank you for igniting hope in me. And I promise that I will carry this torch of hope, which has been handed over to me by YCO, to millions of people. And that's a promise. And wish all the winners, all the participants, congratulations. And we will see you in person very soon. But the picture abhi baki, as we say, movie is not over. There's a lot that's going on, and I do not wish to be in between all the fun, all the excitement that is to follow. So more from me later, but for now, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, for coming over and speaking to us. Ladies and gentlemen, now moving over to the 4 big awards. The winner of the plate, the bronze, the silver, and gold. Shall we take a break? Yeah, shall we? It always happens, you know, whenever you're going to, you know, do the announcement, there are always these people who come up in between and say, let's take a break. Am I right? What do you say, Sean? We'll take a break? No? Shall we? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the announcement of the winner for the plate trophy, I'd like to go back again from the headquarters here in India to all the way to London to Professor David Foskett to do the honors. Over to you, Professor Foskett.
Thank you, Abdullah. Can I say what a wonderful closing ceremony it's been so far, and for your amazing commentary and hosting the event. Thank you. We have much to thank you for. Yeah. The plate trophy was the idea and inspiration of Chef John Wood, Kitchen Cut, to recognize those people that didn't, or those youngsters that didn't quite, young chefs that didn't quite make the final. So everyone in the plate did a wonderful job. But of course, there can only be one winner. And that winner of the plate trophy is Bulgaria.
Big round of applause for Bulgaria, ladies and gentlemen. Look at, she started crying as well. Yes, yes, you deserve those tears, the tears of happiness. Come on, bring us back to that Zoom. Technical team, there you go. Bulgaria takes the plate award, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the mentor and the contestant. You can see her crying. I wish we had a Zoom option where we could zoom in the camera and, you know, we could bring her in. Absolute congratulations, Bulgaria, for the plate trophy. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, back to Professor Foskett for the next set of awards.
Welcome back. For the Young Chef Olympiad bronze medal goes to the other side of the world, New Zealand.
Woo! Many congratulations, New Zealand. You take home the bronze, New Zealand. Okay, can we unmute New Zealand? New Zealand, can we unmute you?
Woohoo! Thank you.
Come on, how are you feeling?
Woo!
All right. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, how are you feeling after winning this competition in bronze, New Zealand?
Fantastic.
Woo!
Very heavy.
All right, why don't you both give us a shout? Come on, loudly, everybody! Thank you. Thank you. What's the time there in New Zealand at this point in time? Come on.
What is the time?
Jess, what time is it? Oh, come on, switch on your camera.
4 o'clock in the morning. 4 a.m.
4 o'clock in the morning?
4 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely worth it though.
Ah, that's no wonder you're in a quilt, chef. Are you in a quilt?
Me? No, I'm fishing.
Ah, okay. Congratulations. Woo, okay. Round goes to New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, back to Professor Foskett for the big announcement. Professor Foskett for the silver.
For the Young Chef Olympia 2021, silver goes to United Arab Emirates.
United Arab Emirates, silver trophy. May we have the contestant and the mentor? Can we find them out here? Many, many congratulations. United Arab Emirates. Many, many, many congratulations. And for the big award, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, I'd like to invite Dr. Bose as we move towards the goals. Dr. Bose, if you could come in here. And I'd like to call upon Chef Sanjeev Kapoor as well. Yes, the trophy comes in. If you have the camera on the trophy, please. That's the beautiful trophy that will be taken home by one person today across the 50 countries, across 24 time zones. All of you have logged in, and that's the beautiful trophy that connects us all, that binds us all. For all you lovely people who've logged in from different parts of the world, you watching the world's biggest culinary Olympiad ceremony, where we are about to reveal the winner, the gold. And this is one trophy. That is why you fight out, and that is why you are fighting out the world's biggest culinary battle in the cloud this year. We can see Padma Shri, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor as well, and he will be doing the honors while Dr. Bose will toast the trophy up in air. Back to Chef Sanjeev.
Thank you, Abdullah. What an evening! 4 o'clock in New Zealand and then UAE, and it's time for to announce YCO Young Chef Olympiad 2021 champion, the gold medal, the big trophy, the shining trophy in hands of Dr. Subarna Bose. I know he is more excited than the winner, but winner it is. And as we would do in the live event, we take our time. But no, today we are not taking our time. I know in some parts of the world it's pretty late. So without further ado, the winner for Young Chef Olympiad 2021, the gold medal, the big trophy from the hands of man with a golden jacket, goes to, hold your breaths, goes to Hong Kong.
Requesting all the directors to come in here, and we see Team Hong Kong there. Team Hong Kong, can we come up? Can you please come up on the Zoom screen? There you go, Team Hong Kong. Can we unmute Team Hong Kong? Come on, unmute Team Hong Kong, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Team Hong Kong. How are you feeling? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi.
Just to thank.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Come on, you need to shout. You are the winners. Woo! Come on, okay, why don't you three shout out for winning the biggest culinary Olympiad in the world? Come on with us. Woo! Woo! Many congratulations, Hong Kong, for winning over the trophy. And as we see up there in the camera out there, the Young Chef Olympiad, the biggest culinary Olympiad in the world, the trophy this year, 2021, goes to Hong Kong, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a big round of applause?
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll hold this. There you go. Team Hong Kong, this is for you. All right. That's Team Hong Kong, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much. Well,
and
the
congratulations.
ceremony...
And congratulations to
Yes.
Team Hong Kong on behalf of all of us and on behalf of the team YCO, team International Hospitality Council, behalf of all of us out here. We have got some friends here with us, and on behalf of all of our friends in IHM Global Headquarters, a very big congratulations for the newest winner of the Young Chef Olympiad 2021. The Hope Olympiad is Hong Kong, and what a pleasure it is for us to make this huge announcement. Every year when we do the final in Kolkata, me and Chef Sanjeev Kapoor struggle with the 32 kg trophy. And every time I tell him, Chef, you hold on the middle, because sometimes you leave it onto me and all my small hands can't hold 32 kgs. But today we are missing that. Chef Kapoor, maybe next year we'll have that 32 kg trophy again in our hands. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Bose.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bose. Ladies and gentlemen, now before we go forward, we're still not finished. We located UAE. Can we have Team UAE? They won silver. We've located them. We'll just get UAE on the screen as of now. UAE, can we have you on the screen and shout out? You've taken the silver position. All right, I guess we're facing some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying our best. Well, technology sometimes fails at the right time or the wrong time, as you can say. All right, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, for the vote of thanks, all the way from the headquarters of International Institute of Hotel Management, we will go take a flight, zip in our private charter, all of us. We'll now zip in. I've been taking you all over the world, right? And you are getting a lot of air miles today. So all of you, you can go and send an email to the airlines, possibly Etihad, and they'll be happy to give you the free tickets because we've done a lot of air miles today taking you. And I'm zipping you back all the way to Edinburgh, where our chief adjudicator and my very good friend, Mr. Ronald Scott, is there. Over to you, Mr. Scott.
Just a minute there, Abdul, let us go back. Our contestant from UAE has just joined us. Can we maybe go back? Let's speak with her.
Sure. UAE, can we locate you? Can we bring it back to UAE? Okay, I think there's some technical...
No,
can we
there she
locate
is.
UAE? There you are. All right. Okay, can we... yourself. Unmute yourself.
Hi, thank you, everyone. It was an amazing experience.
How are you feeling, UAE?
Super excited, super happy.
Thank
you.
Shout? Why don't you shout? Why don't you shout for us? No, not like this. Now that you've come late, you have to pay for it, yeah?
It wasn't my fault. It was the technical difficulties from your side. I was here from 4:45.
No, we will not leave you like this. You have to sing a song for us. Otherwise, we won't let you go. Why don't you sing a song for us?
I'm not a great singer, but thank you for all the fun that I had. I had a great experience here, and thank you. That's all.
No, we won't let you go. We were hunting for you all over. You need to sing a song. Okay, give us 4 lines, whatever. You can do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star as well. It's okay. We'll live with it.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm a chef, not a singer.
Oh, do you know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Can we sing that with you?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Come on. You're one
How
of
I
them.
wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Okay, thanks.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Well, I know that's because of the technical difficulty that you faced, but since you came in late, we thought that we will rag you a little bit. Ragging is not allowed, but it's okay in the world's biggest competition. A little bit of love and a little bit of ragging is always a part of our DNA. So here we go. Thank you, UAE, for joining
Thank you. Thank you.
And back to my friend, Mr. Ronald Scott. Over to you.
Thanks very much, Abdullah. Thank you. We've now come to the closing stages of the awards ceremony. And although a lot of it's been said by various people at various stages of thanks to here, there, and wherever we go, I'd just like to formalize this in saying, just to sum it all up. First of all, a big thanks to all our judges for their continuing commitment, support, and true professionalism that they've shown throughout not just this YCO, but all previous YCOs. To all the countries who came forward and supported us this year over the last 6 days, but also as well, let us not forget all these other countries who have been great friends and supporters of the YCO over the last 6 years, and who unfortunately, due to conditions in their own countries, were unable to join us and take part, much as they would have liked to have done. I know that my own country, Scotland, were absolutely really upset that conditions did not permit them to compete. And I'm sure many other countries throughout the world. I'd also like to thank the committee who put in so much hard work. And I have to include as well, we've mentioned before, but again, the two key is, and last but not least, to all of my many colleagues and friends over there throughout all the campuses of IIHM. They have put in such a huge amount of effort, not just this week, but over the past few weeks and months, preparing and sorting and setting everything up. So all the people behind the scenes, we must never forget the people behind the scenes. It's like going into a hotel. We see all the people out front, the people on reception desks, the people in the restaurants, the people in the bars, and we can thank them, but we never see the people behind the scenes. And they are just as important as all these people playing out front on stage. So big thank to them. They acted as shadow buddies, they acted as technicians. They helped us move around the world. Just in case any of you did think that you could go and apply for air miles, I've already tried that with Emirates and they said no. So anyway, until we meet again in 2022, can I just say to you all, stay safe, stay well, and as we say in Scotland, Slán Jubar. Back to you, Abdullah.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And before we close the ceremony, we've got the YCO flag that connects us and then binds us. This is the flag that rules our hearts, and this is the flag that is always there with us in our minds, in our dreams, and everywhere, wherever we go. Let's watch the YCO flag enter the arena.
We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on a plate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to the end of this presentation. You were watching the closing ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the Young Chef Olympiad 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we've connected 50 countries across 24 time zones, 6 continents on one common platform called the Young Chef Olympiad, which is not about the competition, it's about collaboration. It's about joining hands together. It's about moving together. In our eyes, you all are winners across the world who've participated and who've collaborated with us. Thank you so much for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much. from joining in from different parts of the world. With this, we come to the end of the closing ceremony. Thank you very much. And may we have a big, big round of applause for everybody around the world. Woo! So the dinner is ready, guys. We can now jazz, got some music, and we can dance. Dinner is ready. May I invite everybody? May I request Dr. Bose to come in.
We are the champs, we are the young champs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on the plate.
Mambos, are you there? Can we have a big
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Once again, and for the photo op, thank you. Yes, after you, once you clicks are done. Sorry, Rupinder. Emmanuel, Samir, why don't you guys come in? Chef Cock.
Swagatam, Swadikam, bonjour, ni hao,
hola,
Director of Hyderabad campus.
marhaba,
Willkommen,
Swagatam, namaskar.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on the plate.
All of us here. Okay, there you go. Can we have a big round of applause?
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs.
Okay, I'll request the IT team to bring in the winner slide, please. The slide for the winner. Devandi. I'll request the IT team to bring in the winner slide, please. The winner slide. Yeah, the slide, not the picture. They're celebrating. Okay, can we have the winner slide, please?
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on the plate.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire.
Winner slide for Hong Kong. No, not yet. I think the IT team is working out. The first slide, the winner slide. Apologies, guys. The IT team sits inside, so message has gone to them. You can still click, it's okay. Click a picture, we can always Photoshop that, don't worry. We've got enough technology. Ah, there it is, yes. You can run Photoshop anywhere. Okay, everybody look here. Hey, Anna, come. Arey, pause. Yeah, done. That's it. Thank you. Smile. Shall we come here? Okay, here? Okay, here? Here? That's it? Okay, that's it. Come, chef. Come on. Samir, come in. Yeah, chef, if you could just, yeah, come forward. Come in the front.
Closer. Come closer.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we have the music back again, please? Yeah. IT, can we have the music?
YCO.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Swagatam, Swadikam. Bonjour, Ni hao.
Hola.
Namaskar, Marhaba.
Willkommen.
Swagatam, Namaskar.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Swagatam Swadikam. Bonjour. Ni hao.
Hola.
Namaskar. Marhaba.
Willkommen.
Swagatam. Namaskar.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. YCO.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on a plate.
How are you?
Swagatam Swadikam. Bonjour. Ni hao.
Hola.
Namaskar. Marhaba.
Willkommen.
Swagatam. Namaskar.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. YCO.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Swagatam Swadikam. Bonjour. Ni hao.
Hola.
Namaskar. Marhaba.
Willkommen.
Swagatam. Namaskar.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. We are the champs, we are the young chefs.
Young Chef Olympiad is the brainchild of Dr. Suborno Bose, Chairman, YCO Global Council, with a vision of uniting people from all over the world through food.
The Young Chef Olympiad is not just about a competition. It is not just about the winner. It's not just about the $10,000 US of the winner's check. It's not just about the medals, but it's about friendship.
We are the young chefs. We dare to do.
The world's largest culinary event started in 2015 with over 60 participating countries and has been making waves ever since, even gathering support from the Ministry of Tourism, India. YCO is headed by Professor David Foskett, Chairman of the Panel of Judges ICO 2021, Chairman of International Hospitality Forum, Head, London School of Hospitality and Tourism, University of West London, UK.
Food is our heritage. Food is what we are about. It's part of our socialization.
Along with celebrity Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor as principal judge.
To see this happen, I think it's like a dream come true for many Indians. I won't just say chefs, because India has always had good food.
Celebrity chef Ranveer Brar and Kunal Kapoor are the brand ambassadors of Young Chef Olympiad.
I am very excited to be here at the Young Chefs Olympiad. I think young talent is what the world needs when it comes to kitchens. India especially, there's a lot of talent that needs to be recognized. Forums like these, which I'm really excited to be a part of, help recognize the talent at the right time and give it that encouragement at the right time.
So the Young Chef Olympiad with the IIHG, I think it's a great initiative of grooming young talent who are passionate about food and cooking and making them the proud chefs of tomorrow for India and for the world.
So for everybody at IIHM, first of all, it's a great space to be in. Hoteliering is the most comprehensive management course you can have, teaching you marketing, production. You know, it is like becoming a mini CEO.
Like the previous years, YCO 2021 promises to be yet another magnificent event as almost 60 countries gear up to unite on a virtual platform. The excitement, tension and determination will remain the same, and every participant will show their zeal to win the coveted YCO 2021 trophy. YCO has also been a platform towards important causes like sustainability, which was the theme of YCO 2020. YCO 2021's theme is Culinary Challenge for Hope, as everyone looks forward to moving towards a positive 2021. Spearheaded by the leadership of Dr. Suborno Bose, Chairman, YCO Global Council, and the indispensable guidance of Professor David Foskett, the vision of uniting people through food has truly brought the world closer. YCO has always been a melting pot of talent, culture and friendship. Distinguished Indian and international chefs along with culinary icons such as Chef Chris Calvin, Chef Enzo Oliveri, Chef John Wood, Chef Brian Turner, and Andreas Muller add value and glitz to the competition. While the world is waiting to experience the biggest virtual culinary battle for hope, YCO 2021, we know it will bring forth new ideas, innovations and add great impetus for hospitality to bounce back.
We are the young chefs.
We will rise.
We will not fall.
We will stand tall. We will answer the call.
We will bounce back.
There'll be days when things seem bad.
Life may seem unfair.
Keep your cool, do not get mad. Breathe and don't despair.
Just say, I'll bounce back.
Bounce, bounce,